The Mike Tyson versus Floyd Money Mayweather fight has been tentatively set to take place on April 25th in the Congo. Yes, guys, you heard that right, in the Congo. Now, boxing just probably entered its most chaotic year in decades. I mean, you got Mike Tyson versus Floyd Money Mayweather, set to fight April 25th, venue unknown, TBD. I mean, things are still kind of coming into place. We don't know 100% all the details right now, but the fight's booked for April 25th, guys. It's going to happen. It's an exhibition bout. And this comes hot off the press right after we talked about Floyd Money Mayweather taking on Manny Pacquiao. And this is going to be their second fight. The last time they fought, if you guys remember, was in 2015. And this fight, number 2, is going to happen on September 19th on Saturday. It's going to happen in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's going to happen at the Sphere, guys. This is the first time a live boxing event is going to happen at the Sphere. And all of this is going to air publicly, globally, shall I say, on Netflix. So yes, guys, Mike Tyson is going to be taking on Floyd Money Mayweather. So what's all this happening? What's really going on here? You know, is this kind of like an evolution of boxing? Is boxing kind of reinventing itself? Is this maybe a little bit of desperation to try to encourage new fans from different genres of combat sports into the sport? Let's talk about it, guys. What's going on? Welcome back to Duality 7X. This is where combat sports meets culture, guys. Business and legacy. We cover all the latest trending stories when it comes to the world of MMA, UFC, WWE, and boxing. We try to break down all the craziness that's happening out there, guys. We try to make sense of it so you guys don't have to worry about it. So if you guys like and hear what you see, all we ask is that you smash the like and subscribe and hit the notifications so you guys never miss a beat. So let's get right into this, guys, okay? We got Mike Tyson. Holy smokes, man. I can't even believe Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather. Like, this is just crazy, guys. This is just crazy. I mean, there was rumors about these guys fighting. I didn't know if it was going to actually come to fruition. Then all of a sudden you hear Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather going to be running it back for a second fight. And then I'm like, okay, well, the Tyson fight is done. Well, the Tyson fight's still happening. Apparently, Floyd Mayweather is going to take on that. Is going to fight Mike Tyson in the Congo on April 25th, which is like pretty much, you know, maybe a couple months away. And that fight's going to happen in Africa. But we still don't know a venue. There's just a lot of unknowns right now, guys. We don't know the full fight card either. And that's an exhibition fight. And meanwhile, Manny Pacquiao is going to also fight somebody. He's going to be fighting an exhibition fight himself. And then Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao are going to circle back and fight each other on Saturday, September 19th in Las Vegas. And that's not an exhibition fight, guys. That's going to be a pro-sanctioned bout. So it's unfinished business for these guys. Now, according to Mike Coppinger of Ring, essentially he's saying that Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather is definitely going to happen, guys. All right. So it's going to be exhibition rules. There's no official venue confirmed. We talked about this, guys, which is kind of weird for me because usually a fight that's just like, you know, a couple weeks, yeah, at most, you know, like a couple weeks, sorry, couple months away. By now, you would have had at least the groundwork, so the foundation in terms of what all is going to be happening, who's going to be fighting. But I guess that's to be determined, and that news is probably going to be coming in pretty shortly, right? So, anyways, there's no even broadcast partner kind of announced yet either. So I don't know if this is going to be also carried by Netflix or if it's going to be DAZN perhaps, or if it's going to be Showtime. I don't know. I really don't know. Could it be Paramount Plus? I'm not sure. All we know is that there's going to be 2 legendary names, and it's going to be happening in Africa. And Mike Tyson promised back in December that he was heading to Africa, and now that he claims and he said he's got some big news, and apparently, well, he is going back to Africa, and that big news is that he is going to be fighting Floyd Mayweather. So here's the real issue, guys. Mike Tyson, when he fought Jake Paul, he was 229 pounds. Okay. When Mayweather fought John Gotti III, he was under 161 pounds. Okay. That's like a 70 to 80 pound discrepancy. Similar to if we would have seen Gervonta Tank Davis take on Jake Paul, which was supposed to be the original bout on November 14th, that would have been about a 70 to 80 pound difference as well. But of course, we know how that ended up. Gervonta Davis never ended up fighting Paul because he got he got arrested for numerous I guess, assaults and convictions and things like that his ex-girlfriend had claimed against him. And it forced Jake Paul to wanting to fight another dance partner. And he found a dance partner in Anthony Joshua. And this time the tables were reversed. Anthony Joshua came in a little bit heavier and subsequently more powerful. And we all know how that went. Anyhow, guys, a 70-pound difference is a 70-pound difference. And the combined age of these guys, okay, is about 108 years old. All right. So is this a sporting contest? Is it a spectacle? I mean, the fans have got it. Like, they're divided on this, guys. And the reaction is just going crazy. Crazy. Many like there's a lot of people out there that are calling it like a complete money grab. And I mean, you got to look at the bigger picture here, right? Because Mayweather has essentially blurred the line between sport and spectacle for many, many years, right? Just remember, it was Mayweather that took on Logan Paul and Conor McGregor. I mean, he's into these crossover fights, and he's not afraid to do that. You know, he went into the WWE, had a brief stint there. There was a little bit of a promotion, and you saw the infamous punch that he landed on the Big Show. Pretty much broke Big Show's eye socket. Yeah, so Floyd Mayweather is not new to the circus or to any of these crossover style kind of events. He loves it. He lives for it, right? So anyways, guys, I mean, Tenshin, Logan Paul, John Gotti III, I mean, now potentially Tyson in Africa. I mean, guys, these exhibitions will drive big bucks. Big bucks. Not really legitimacy, but it drives a lot of curiosity, a lot of people who are interested. And honestly, guys, I mean, it's the right time. It's going to be the right time because there's not a whole lot that's going on around that time. And so, and when that fight happens between him and Tyson, and then a fight that's going to happen between him and Pacquiao in September, that's going to really matter, guys, because it's a pro-sanctioned bout. All right. And that's no, like, again, it's no exhibition. This is for real. These guys are going to come in. It's going to be a professionally sanctioned fight. And these guys are going to like pretty much lay it all on the line. All right. And the fact that it's happening at the Las Vegas Sphere, the fact that it's happening live globally on Netflix, it's just uncanny, guys. Uncanny. So the question comes down to is Mayweather's 50-0 record going to be on the line? 100% it's going to be on the line. And there's a good chance that if Manny Pacquiao is trained, like if he's training for this fight like hard, there's a good chance that he may try to end that win streak. You guys know Floyd, not Floyd May, it was Manny Pacquiao who went on to fight Mario Barrios just recently, guys, and that was last year, and unfortunately it didn't work out well for Manny Pacquiao. He tried to go in there, tried to beat Barrios, tried to technically be, tried to come out of there as the oldest WBC welterweight champion. That would have been unbelievable, guys, if he were to pull that off. It would have been amazing, right? But just remember, when these guys fought the first time, I'm talking about Pacquiao and Mayweather, that was back in 2015. It was 4.65 million, just under 5 million pay-per-view buys, guys, generated over $600 million, guys. Probably the biggest boxing event ever. And I mean, and there was a lot of people who are kind of on the, a lot of people after the fight, they're a little divided. They felt there was a little bit of controversy with the refereeing, and then, you know, just the fighters just kind of not really at their same kind of level as they once were in their prime. And that's 11 years ago. Now we're talking about 11 years into the future, guys. So what's going to happen? And all of this is going to be happening on a streaming platform with over 260 plus million global subscribers. So that in itself is stressful. Pacquiao was on the record saying that this fight is going to even be bigger this time than it was the first time that he met Floyd. And he even said that he wants Floyd to live with the one loss on his record. All right, so there's definitely some confidence there. There's some legacy talk, ego, history, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, these guys are walking down a warpath against each other. So here's the thing. Here's what people are missing. It's not really just about the fighters here, okay? We're talking about major network here. We're talking about Netflix, all right, testing its waters, whether, global streaming can potentially replace pay-per-view. I mean, all this time it was all about pay-per-view, right? It was about butts and chairs, pay-per-view sales. And then as we got into the latter years, like just recently, it's not always about how many butts you have in chairs anymore. It's about the advertisers. I mean, you could have an empty arena and these guys are still going to be paid umpteens of millions of dollars. Why? Because of the amount of subscribers and the amount of hype that goes into this fight. All that marketing. Marketing costs dollars, and it makes business sense at the end of the day. So when I think about how much this fight had generated between Mayweather and Pacquiao the first time around back in 2015, and then now with Mike Tyson taking on Mayweather, guys, that's a huge spectacle. I can guarantee it, almost anyone and everyone that I know is going to be tuning into this fight. It's going to be crazy, absolutely crazy. And I feel like Tyson, I don't know. If Tyson comes in there like the way he looks like when he trains, then it's going to be a great fight. But you have to understand, Mayweather's a crafty fighter. He's not gonna try to work the insides on Tyson. He's going to try to stay far away from Tyson. He's going to try to play the ropes to his advantage like he normally does, keeping his arms out on reach, on defense, and then try to sneak in a couple quick jabs, a couple quick combos, a couple quick punches, flurry of punches, and then he's going to escape. And Tyson, he's going to make Tyson chase him. This is a problem because Tyson's stamina is going to be tested. If Tyson can't get the job done early in the early rounds, then it's going to be bad news for Tyson. All right? I mean, when Jake Paul took on Mike Tyson, there was 65 million peak subscribers. And when Jake Paul took on Anthony Joshua, that was about half of that, 33 million people. That's weird. That's interesting. It should have been more. But then again, the fight was kind of on short notice. And there might have been a lot of people speculating whether or not this fight was even going to happen because of all the drama that happened between Jake Paul and Gervonta Tank Davis, right? So Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson, two legit legendary fighters, I think can break $65 million easy. I think they can make maybe even $120 million. If it's marketed right, the problem is we're about 2 months away. And we still don't have a venue. We still don't know who's on the card. There's a lot of unknowns here. So the sooner they get, crank out this news and sooner they can get people the intel that they want, then they can start marketing hard, right? So anyways, Netflix is definitely looking at the possibility of replacing pay-per-view altogether with this new global streaming platform. This could be the wave of the future, guys. So this is very historic and groundbreaking altogether. And again, I keep jumping fights here. I'm talking more about the Mayweather and Pacquiao fight. I don't know if Netflix is actually going to be behind the Mayweather-Tyson fight. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know who the network or the broadcaster is going to be for that one. But it's again, that's all TBD, right? For now. So anyways, traditional pay-per-view models can be in trouble. It's a possibility. The fight between Pacquiao and Mayweather is going to be huge. It's going to be bigger than revenge. And honestly, guys, there's a lot of different battles happening. Not just a battle that we're going to watch in the ring, but the battle that's happening from a networking from a broadcast kind of perspective. Super thirsty today. So anyways, guys, here's my truth. I'm going to speak my 2 cents. I think Tyson Mayweather still looks like nostalgia tourism to me. But I think it's going to sell. I think it's going to bring in big numbers. Anything to do with Tyson, anything to do with Mayweather brings in big numbers. It is what it is, guys, right? Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2 definitely feels like unfinished business, and it's wrapped up in this like streaming distribution or disruption, sorry. And I think that's going to cause a lot of hype, a lot of jazz, a lot of curiosity. One big spectacle, one after another, guys. And it's history trying to rewrite itself. So that fight, the success of the Pacquiao Mayweather 2 fight is really going to depend on how Mayweather fights and how Pacquiao fights in their exhibition fights. If both of these guys get owned pretty quickly by their opponents, I don't know if people are really going to be too hyped about wanting to watch these two guys fight. But if Mayweather beats Tyson, Pacquiao beats his opponent, then guys, I think it's going to be incredible. I think it's going to be unbelievable. So yeah, history is going to try to repeat itself. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not that happens. But I mean, look, there's a lot of risks anytime we talk about legends fighting one another. And, you know, with Mayweather putting his record on the line, guys, I mean, that's either confidence or the guy's just seriously bored right now. Or maybe he needs, I don't know, maybe he just wants some more money. I don't know. It's definitely going to be calculated chaos no matter how you look at it, however you dice it, no matter which angle you want to look at it at from. But because these two guys, I mean, these three individuals are absolute power legends when it comes to the sport of boxing. No matter where these guys go, it brings an audience. And when an audience follows, that's when the networks, the big media firms, the broadcasting or agencies, they all follow as well too. So anyways, I want to hear your guys' thoughts and comments. I want to know what you guys think. Does this fight even happen between Mayweather and Tyson? And if it does, who do you see winning in that one? And what do you guys think about Mayweather and Pacquiao running it back for a second fight, guys? I remember 11 years ago, there was a lot of disappointed fans. People upset that neither Mayweather or Pacquiao was able to bring out that oomph factor that they've been so known for so many years. Now, that was 11 years ago. Now, 11 years later, can these guys be able to bring the same level of boxing that they did at least 11 years ago? I know they're not going to be able to reciprocate what they were able to do 15, 20 years ago. But if they couldn't do it 11 years ago, what makes you think they're going to do it now? So this is interesting. I'm really curious to see what your thoughts are and what you guys are feeling. But if you guys like to hear what you see, guys, please smash a like and subscribe, hit the notifications. And look, guys, today the pleasure is all mine. Thank you guys for tuning in. I've got another exciting video, guys, for you tomorrow. So I look forward to catching you guys later.